So you vibe coded the new feature that you were supposed to develop. Now what do? Do you just push the code and just pray? Pray that it works, pray that it doesn't have a glaring bug, and pray that your senior developer is in a good mood when reviewing your pull requests? Well, it's time to stop praying and to start automating. Welcome back to NIIT. We're building the ultimate AI-powered safety net for your code. We'll use a trio of tools to take a script from questionable to quality assured. Let's look at the Gemini CLI, Qodo, and Coderabbit. Today we're going over the complete workflow, from getting expert advice on your local machine to generating mission-critical tests, all the way to fully automated reviews right inside your pull request. Stick around because this lets you know about the workflow that you may actually want to use. First, we need our subject, a piece of code that's trying its best but could use a little bit of guidance. Say hello to a simple Python calculator script. Maybe you vibe coded this, or maybe you went old school and wrote it yourself. Take a look at this. There are many things that are at fault here. Using global variables, not accounting for division by zero, not checking the type of the input, and many more. This code isn't just bad, it's a liability. So our first step is getting some one-on-one mentorship. Before we even think about committing this, let's get a second opinion right here in our terminal. Think of the Gemini CLI as a personal senior developer. It's perfect for brainstorming, refactoring, and getting some expert level advice instantly. So now that I'm in Gemini CLI, I'm going to ask it to amplify this code to make it better. So I'd say review this Python code for best practices, security, and readability, and rewrite it to be more robust and Pythonic. So let's see what this comes up with. So it's finding the file, it's read_r_calculator.py. So it has suggested changes and it's asking you to write. So yes, we want that change. So as we can see, it has modified the code quite a bit. There are also doc strings for the functions. It also checks for zero division. And seems good. Now that is a huge improvement. Now we're handling specific errors and the logic looks clean. The code is solid, but how do we prove it? This is where Qodo comes in. If Gemini is your coding partner, maybe Qodo is your team's detail-oriented QA engineer. Its superpower is looking at your code and generating meaningful tests to ensure it behaves exactly as you expect. Now, you could also do this with Gemini, but let's expand our arsenal of tools that we can use. Having good test coverage is one of the most important best practices, but writing tests can be tedious. With Qodo, you can just automate it. So I could just ask it to create the test function, and you can look at how it proceeds with it. It first finds the file, reads the file, and is about to write some test cases. So here it has generated a test file, and by the looks of it, it's so robust that it's much more bigger than our script itself. And just like that, it has created the other file. So automatically, it has created the unit test. It has created the tests for normal behavior and for the edge cases that we need to worry about. Now we can have a higher degree of confidence after running this that our function is robust and our code has been refactored. Now would be the time for a formal review. Say you now want to commit your code and create a pull request on GitHub or GitLab. This is where you'd use tools like Qodo's merge or Coderabbit. Qodo's merge and Coderabbit have agents that can integrate directly into your workflow. As soon as you open a PR, it gets to work so that we don't have to. It's fully automated. It first does a high-level summary for all the changes. This is amazing for teammates who quickly need to understand what your PR is about. Then it does a line-by-line review. It might suggest a more efficient way to write a function, to point out a potential bug, or even offer a tiny optimization that we may have missed. It's like getting a review by the most meticulous developer on your team, but in seconds. But best of all, you can chat with it. If you don't understand a suggestion, then you can just ask for clarification right there in the PRs. The Coderabbit acts as a final gatekeeper. It ensures that every piece of code gets merged, that is polished, saving your team hours of manual review time. The same thing can be done with Qodo's merge. The best part is that they directly integrate into your Git repository, regardless of where it is and which provider you choose. So let's recap our ultimate AI assisted coding workflow. Your local AI mentor for brainstorming and refactoring would be Gemini, getting instant expert advice right before you commit. Then you have Qodo, your AI QA engineer, to generate comprehensive tests, ensuring your logic is bulletproof. Then you have Coderabbit, which could act as your automated PR reviewer that polishes your code and helps your team merge faster and more safely. By layering these tools, you can catch issues at every stage of the development process. You get faster, your code quality skyrockets, and your team can focus on solving bigger problems instead of debating code style. So what AI tools are you going to use in your workflow? Let me know in the comments. And if this workflow has just blown your mind, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on how to code smarter, not harder. Thanks for watching and happy coding.